going to get the stream rolling as fast as possible. And let's see. Do that. And let's hope this works here. There we go. Sorry for the delay, everyone. Well, let's find out if we're gonna see before I go turning the volume up. Okay. Oh yeah, and I can get rid of this spirit. That would be a good idea because it would be kind of annoying to take it to Eden. And I would like to have my sunglasses on, but I want the older mask more. Okay, so I don't think that I will bother with the voice chat then, because I think that should be loud enough for my purposes. Eh, what the hell? Let's blast it, yeah. Wow, I'm getting blown around already. Alright. Well, yeah, I don't have an incredible amount of streaming juice this evening. But it's been a while, so I figured that I better get some streaming in. Just there's been a lot going on at home and a few things online that kind of tied me up a little bit. Okay, maybe I can turn this down a little bit then. Well, that's a little excessive. And it's gonna get even worse when we get in there. And I hope none of these folks want to die, because I don't feel like getting it. Alright, I have candles, so Should be able to do this. Ah! Oh, come on. That works too. Come on. I need nicotine. I just kind of skipped that part, and it's important. It's really important, so that I don't lose my mind. It's easy to lose my mind in Eden. But yeah, needless to say, this probably isn't going to be long, like, you know, an hour or two. I mean, even if it's an hour, that's fine. I'm cool with that. It's something. Because I'm alive. I'm still alive. Yeah. That one didn't turn out very well. Because I'm kind of in a hurry to roll this. I never did hear anything back from Eve. I tried to let her know we were going. I didn't want to leave. And I hope that I'm not leaving somebody behind who wanted to come, but the only thing, you know, at least she's like okay with going in on her own. Not everybody is. For a long time, I couldn't deal with it on my own. But I've gotten to a point where no problem whatsoever. Well, sometimes it's even kind of comforting to go on your own, but it's fun to go with friends. So for me, it works either way. And it's good with, you know, it's good with people who are the same way, you know, like... You don't have to feel like absolutely terrible if you can't line everything up, because it's it can be a real problem to get into Eden with a whole group, unless it's kind of like spontaneous with who's ever there at the moment. But even then, somebody might have to, like, go to bed or run an errand or something. And I'm sorry, folks, but I ain't dealing with that. We're gonna be in enough danger as it is. We don't need to die over that crap. I'm only doing this because it's low-hanging fruit, if you will. And because I need to finish this cigarette anyway before I get up into the most challenging part here. Alright, well, we'll kind of stay safe in the meantime. I did not really do anything yet today. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay. Well, maybe we lost her. But, like, I don't need, like, a massive, number of candles every day, to live. I mean, this is the way to do it. Just have a picnic in Eden, you know? They really should do that, like, kind of set up a little, like, picnic spot right in the middle of, right in the middle of Eden. People will just kind of camp out and chill. I would totally do that. Don't you be sorry. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm a little juice here for this part. Uh-oh. Whoop. Having trouble seeing. It's time to crank the screen brightness up a little bit more. Not that Eden is a very bright realm to begin with, but it could be improved a little, I'm sure. No, we don't need that. I wish everyone luck, especially myself. I am the new Spirit Airlines because you will become a freaking ghost flying with me. You will have the soul scared out of you. Your soul will leave your body. Oh, hey there! Welcome, welcome! Sorry that I didn't get the chance to visit you, but I wanted to hurry up and get us here. And also, I am sorry if you are not getting any light. I am trying my best, but my constellation has gone nuts, even in the normal mode, and like I will light everyone and I will flip back, well heck, even without flipping back, even just while I'm lighting other people, it will reset. But then like I open it back up a few moments later and like there's random people that are lit now and random ones that are unlit, and it's crazy. Yeah, as usual. Okay, let me everybody grab each other so that we are synced up. Yeah, I guess Mark did not wish to ride in with us. I think V is here also. and can see. Hey, okay. And my method in Eden is I don't really have one. I just kind of bebop around and get the ones that I see. And hope for the best, really. And most times I get them all. Sometimes I miss a few. Tonight is probably going to be one of those miss a few nights because I just feeling a little off. But you know, it was time to go, and I haven't streamed for, oh my goodness, probably been around 3 weeks, maybe less. I don't know about that because there is some other panda that's on our server, and I never really have figured that out. So we have a fake panda, a Temu panda. Yeah. Cheap knockoff of some kind. Highlander panda. Still remember when that movie first came out. First one was pretty fun. The sequels, though, were awful. Well, the sequels at the time, I guess some of the later ones might be alright. I'm mostly good. Dying already? But sometimes stress gets to me a little bit, but mostly I've been okay. Today I'm kind of just gonna, sometimes like, whoa, hey, come on. No, too far. Yeah, I keep missing the red shard events too, like, they used to be good about hitting all of those, but been slacking a bit here lately. That's one reason why it can kind of suck to come in here as Chibi, as you can't really get those high angles to help you navigate. It's nice, like you're a smaller target and you feel more maneuverable at least. But you don't get as good of a view, for sure. Yeah, that is a good idea, but I usually, like, I've got so many things to... Ah... Well, we'll see if I have any luck. But then being tall can kind of suck too, because like sometimes I will be hiding behind something, but it doesn't actually cover me. Yeah, true. Yeah, Dark already went here earlier this week, so... made more sense for her to just maybe check for missing ones and then croak. Alright, well, hopefully I will get to visit here pretty soon. I did a little bit, but I haven't gotten much stuff from it yet. Whoops. Stop smacking me upside the head. Yeah, I need to, I haven't really done a whole lot on it yet. I think I still have like 2 more tickets to find. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Okay, this is a less than ideal scenario. I'm probably gonna break my mask. Yeah, well, close. Alright, oh, we'll see. I often take a while. We always like to see, like, how long we can live after. Can go back and double check everything. Because, like, if I miss 3 of them or something, then I don't really mind too much. But if it's only 1, then I get kind of mad. Even though, like, it doesn't actually matter. It's only, a quarter of a freaking accented candle. But it's just like, where in the heck was it? Stop! It's Leroy Jenkins in it now. Ah. Alright, UV, I'm trying my best. But I'm scared to die. I don't want to die. No. Did I get the ones over there? I think so. If I go... Ow! Hey! Stop knocking me upside the head while I'm hiding, you stupid rocks! Can't you see that I'm in a hiding spot? Got no freaking respect. I'll let V get a head start. Yeah. Taking a few puffs on my cigarette first. Videos like me and will backtrack. Okay, alright, now I got a little bit of nicotine in me, so I can continue. I'm working on it, I'm working on it. Haven't gotten stun locked yet, thankfully. It's fun doing the community runs until you get to like this section, because all the freaking ghosts are like hanging out and you cannot see where in the world the fallen sky kids are. Like, somehow I managed to get all of them the last time anyway, though I just sort of like did it on kind of memory and spamming. Alright, that should be it. Oh, go, 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 go. I'm working on it, I'm working on it. Dang it. I mean, I could have done better if I wanted to, but I don't really care. All right, double check time. Oh, I'll look in a sec. I got everything here. Okay, you take care. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Woo, come on, Buzz. Go, go, go. Poor me. But yeah, like at this point, getting smacked upside the head doesn't really matter anymore, because I should have everything, and I don't really care, but where the heck am I even going? I don't know. But it just helps. Every now and then I find a handful that I missed. Because, you know, it's not very easy to keep track of everything while you're getting smacked around like this. A little bit of a distraction. I say it would be cool if they had like a practice mode Eden. Or like you didn't get any ascended candles for it, but you also didn't have to deal with all the shards. And just be able to explore a little bit and get used to the layout. That's one thing, like no matter how many times you come here, like you're just in such a constant state of panic. Well, I mean, but without the rain, you know, without the shards raining down. Just so that you can get a feel for it. And I come here extra all the time, you know. I'll be following suit soon. I'm pretty sure that I got everything. I'll make this quick as I can. Yeah, make sure I'm not recharge or anything. I'm getting hammered. My freaking head hurts from getting hit by all these rocks. Oh, believe me, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I have no idea how I'm not dead yet. How far can I get? At this point, I'm just dying from the water. Finally, I'm gonna get smacked a little. No? Yeah, a little bit. Like the rocks are feeling sorry for me at this point. Yay! Finally dead. But yeah, I really need to report those lighting issues. In fact, I might do that later tonight. I don't know. Although I kind of would. I would like to do a little bit more in Heartovia too. I know that V is getting pretty sleepy. And we're doing the most important thing, other than I need to get my dailies done, that's for sure. But those are the most important things because time limited. Where's V? There's V. Come join us, V. We have cookies. Hello, welcome back to life. Where are they? I don't see. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I am confused. Sometimes Ian is glitchy, like I'll see like Phantom Sky Kids in orbit and stuff like that. Who knows? Or I just missed something completely because being kind of spaced out. It happens. Oh, hey, thanks for the raid. Hope your rest of your stream was great. And me, head out here. Go. Ah, thanks for the follow. And, don't forget to take care of yourself. I know it's been a few hours of, intense gaming. It's good to have a snack and a drink and a nap, all that good stuff. I hope so. I'm gonna find out here soon enough. Let's see. I have that many right now. So let's see if I got them all or not. I usually do. And I can't really figure out any that I would have missed. Because I usually, like, once I get to the end of it, I turn back and double check because I'm a weenie who doesn't want to miss any. I'm not exactly hard up for Ascended Candles or anything, but yeah, I gotta figure out the math on mine. Let's see. 641.75 maybe. I've got wee hours in the morning brain, so who the heck knows? The brain does strange things late at night. It misfires in the most bizarre ways. Oh, there's the big bird. I am a big bird going into the big bird, the bigger bird. And this time will be the first time that I come out with 120 wings. Yay, got him. Not that there was a whole lot of chances that I would not, but oh well. It is what it is. Yay! This me. What? Screw your cooldowns. Yeah. So it'll be 119 in here, but with the one in orbit, by rebirth time I'll have 120. Yeah, I probably won't stay up very late, but I still need to I'll get you. I don't need to work. I'll be alright. I'll be alright. I don't know if you should air things out before you sleep. It's like you don't want to like fall asleep and have like your lungs get irritated or anything crazy like that. Gotta be like a window you can open, something. Exhaust fan. That's a good point. Alright, so get my summer sunglasses back on here. This one. Wait a second. That's not the right ones. Where's the right ones? Oh, here they are. I'll tell you, it's morning brain there. Yeah, thank you. And, let's see, what was I? There was a certain prop I was going to get, and I forget what the heck it was. I don't remember for the life of me what prop I was going to get. But I guess this will have to do because I do need to go to Forest. Dark, go to, oh yeah, Dark goes to aviary, that's why she's not here. I hope that she pops up to, say goodbye to her. Nah. I think it might have been my umbrella, but, and, let's see. If Dark is online still, we could say goodbye. I think it's just a phantom then. Alright, well, I'll say it over. Okay. I'll send her over on Discord. I didn't get to. Proper good night hugs and all that good stuff. Okay. Alright, now. What need to do? dailies, and I don't particularly care about anything else. But let's see, it'll be a long time before the next granny. I probably could pick up ring lights from here. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, it's a, you know, if you don't feel like grabbing them, then don't worry about it. Yeah, you know, because you might need to sleep before we finish all this anyway. So, like, if you don't feel like grabbing them, don't worry about grabbing them. We can take you through here another day. These ones are all pretty easy to stop at. Yeah, exactly. Don't sweat it. Heck, I mean, I don't even necessarily need to bother myself, but there's no reason why I couldn't, but, because, like, there's some of them, like, some of the prairie ones can be 100, I take it, yeah, 106, yeah, that's good. It's like, you know, the 120 range is where, like, you know, you can get around pretty good with anything above 100. Oh, and Al, if you are still here, if I'm not getting light to you, my constellation is bugged, and, like, I cannot keep people lit. And it's happening to a lot of people. In fact, one person, whoop. Stay still, I can't help you if you don't stay still. Bruh. I hate people like this. They lose their light and they make it impossible for you to light them. Yeah, well, Mel had it too. Bruh. Oh, it's a wingless, no wonder. Oh. It's a new wingless? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, exactly. And, like, because, like, it wasn't keeping light the way that it does when somebody, like, blocks you or unfriends you. She just assumed that a bunch of people had blocked or unfriended her and removed them. It got up to, like, 24 people before she realized, wait a second, something ain't right here. Like, you know, this is a freaking disaster, man, because that's important, you know, for both that reason, you know, like, people will assume that that you blocked them or something, or, like, a lot of people, if they don't know you very well, like, they will like clean you out of their constellation if you're not sending them light. So, like, people are gonna lose a lot of friends over this stuff, man. It's not a very good thing to have bugs in. I'm having such a difficult time. Oh yeah, but anyway, the yeah, like I like having the list setting, 'cause you can see everybody. The only problem is it doesn't work. And then it's making the normal constellation not work either. Yeah, exactly. Like, how are you supposed to get any hearts like this? I mean, I think it would have been cool if it actually worked, but they never test anything. That's been a consistent problem. It's like nothing is ever tested until it's in production. Yeah, I know, and it's weird. It's so freaking weird because, like, okay, you'll light them like 8 different times and they won't stay lit. So you're like, I give up, and you exit out of there, and you come back a moment later, and some of them are lit that weren't before. Yeah, it's bonkers. And I mean, this is in the regular constellation, like it was always like that with the list view. But I mean, I do like the idea of the list view because, like, you know, you can actually see everybody. But doesn't really do you much good if it don't work. Especially if it causes the other one not to work either. I think I might have missed one up here. Oh, my dum-dum. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's just crazy. But, oh, come on. Make me open this door like some kind of normal person. Also, why in the heck am I holding your hand? Doing one of the carries. Oh, hey there. Yeah. Nice to see you here. Thank you for visiting. Just recuperating from Eden. But yes, for me, like, you know, here is, oh, thank you. Same to you, same to you. I hope everything's going well. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta do the dailies, V. Oh. I thought that because somebody started this one that I should have known, but whatever. I'll get it. I needed it out of the way anyway. It's annoying me. Well, there's still, about 2.5 hours before reset. But yeah, be like here the wing lights are like really easy to uh-oh. No. Split? But anyway, here the wing lights are really easy to take somebody to, even if you've already collected them. Some spots, not so much, like that one in Wasteland that's on the cliffside. And if you've gotten it, it's impossible to get there. Okay, if she split, then she must not be able to teleport. But it might have been game crash. Who knows? Alright, now we'll see what happens. Okay, for now. Now see, earlier I lit them and it wasn't showing them a slit. Over and I've lit a whole bunch of times. You see, like, it was a nightmare. And see, we're back here, like, uh, this is so exhausting. But anyway, okay, hey, be is offline to me. I mean, it's like, you know, if something happened, game crashed or something, and she is, it's never, oh, there we go. Gosh. Oop, wrong thing. I don't blame you. I don't want to stay a whole long time tonight either, but I do need to at least finish my dailies. Maybe get event tickets. You're welcome, always. I do try to let people know, because most people like to, have some company. Okay, well, that's fine too. I know, getting ready to and I could have just sat there, but I was a dummy. I tell you, that middle of the night brain is a very useless brain. But yeah, I just basically wanted to get evening dailies over with, and I do have a lot of candle running that I should do, but I'm not gonna. It's very rare that I don't get at least 20 candles in a day, but did I do this section yet? Okay, yeah, I did. Also, oh, always bringing my umbrella and then not using it because I don't know why. I'm a bird, okay? I've got a bird brain. I don't have my feathery cape on tonight because I got summer gear on. Oh no, not this crap again. Yay, merge. I love it. And, I bet I probably missed the spirit that I should have done. Yeah, see. Well, guess what? This one, since it's already merged, I'm going to just roll with it for now. Now, that is one definitely good development. It's the way that they have the map now. I do like that. I'll do that after I finish out. No! Well, didn't exactly leave me a whole lot of choices, did it? I don't want to do it yet, though. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! The only thing that is not so good about it is that, like, now you have a map that works in the way that they normally work in other games, you know, where just you press a key on the PC anyway, and then it comes up, and that's cool. Whereas you used to have to, you know, that you took a more like immersive approach before, where you had to go to the map shrines. Yeah, I agree. And, you know, like you were actually like operating within the world. And, you know, it's okay, like, as an idea, but in practice, actually trying to work with it day by day was really inconvenient. So I like that they made that change, and it's worked pretty well. However, the thing that I don't agree with is you still have the old system for things like your constellation, where you have to go to a specific spot in order to like see who's online and things like that. And it would be kind of nice if they would just sort of like you know, give up on that system and make it like consistent and have it be something normal where you can like go to a menu and see your constellation like right here. So if somebody comes online and I want to visit them, I can just do that from right here instead of having to go through a multi-step process. And especially when you're with a group of people, like it's kind of a pain to say, okay, well, let's go home for some of you and aviary for others of you, and then we all teleport to this person, and then from there we all teleport to this other person. You know, like just say, okay, open your constellations and teleport to so and so. You know, like. It would be nice. Like just give up on the immersive way of doing things. It's or you know, allow you to do both. Or either one, you know. That way you can decide how you want to go about it, but obviously most people are going to go with the more convenient approach, the less immersive one. As neat as it is, it's an idea, you know, uh, it's like a lot of things in this game, you know, your first playthrough and all, they're kind of cool, having to like sit at the temples and sit to open the gate to the races and stuff like that, but like, when you're grinding hundreds and hundreds of times, like it gets a little like annoying. There definitely should be like, you know, your first playthrough, especially, or maybe your first two, should kind of like operate a little bit differently than future ones. Like have more cutscenes and stuff like that. All right, why am I being so lousy at finding spirit today? Okay. What is that scolding student there? Where is the baffled botanist? Oh. Oh. Forget where that is. Over there somewhere, I think. Let me recharge here because I'm a dummy who won't use my umbrella. Actually, let's see, I bet. No, don't run away. Charge me up. Yeah, I think I vaguely remember where it is from doing a treehouse quest for 50 different people. Somewhere over here? Okay. There's a treehouse door. Oh, somebody's already doing it. Yay, okay. Thank you. To you and them. I'm I'm not very good at spirits. Like, I'll come through and I'll help moths with them if I adopt one or something, but like, there's relatively few of them that I can actually remember where they are. I've not done a lot of moth escorts lately. I used to do that all the time, but it gets a little overwhelming on your own time, and I feel especially bad because like a lot of times it's like right towards the end of Valley when I need to like stop to eat or run an errand or something or sleep. And it's like I feel so freaking bad because like anytime that I can like escort people through Wasteland that have never been there before, obviously I will, you know, but like I can't always do it. Like it very often turns out that happens to be the exact moment when I just for one reason or another I just can't continue for the day. I do, of course, you know, warn them and try to explain. Let's see. What it is. I mean, I should have checked what the other one had first, but oh well. Probably some dye, and I don't need any dye. Alright, I think I saw it somewhere over here. Well, that's new. Like last time I had to dig all around the stupid thing. Yeah, I try. I really do try. Okie dokie. That takes care of that. And I think I have all the other wings here. But yeah, I definitely try to help the moths in Wasteland. I don't really see them very often. In fact, I don't really see many other people at all in Wasteland. I think the place where I see new players the most frequently is Prairie. Maybe Valley second to that. Right, exactly. Oop. Oh crap, I can't really help them. I got this shovel on my back. It's not even a spell, so I can't get rid of it. Anyway, that looks like they covered now. But yeah, I very frequently try to look out for people in wasteland and forest too. I've adopted a lot of people in forest who were not doing too well. Because a lot of them don't realize that it's not the greatest place to fly around randomly. Kind of need to save your energy. What in the world? Oh, I guess where somebody took off from. What kind of wicked there? Yeah, it is. It got me my first time there. Like, I had a vague idea that something was wrong, but I could not understand what was happening or how to avoid it. And like, I try to explain, even if I don't have chat with them, I basically try to like show them to things like the light blooms and the lanterns and things like that. Dang. Yeah. I don't worry too much about that aspect. But I did. I lost a wing, but I was with a friend who got it back for me, but he wanted me to like find out for myself what happened. And I was starting to catch on, but not quickly enough. But he caught it for me. So, you know, it didn't really matter, but I would have done badly. Let's just put it that way. So I always try to look out for the other people. That's, you know, one good thing about, you know, a game or really any games that like aren't competitive and like, you know, people can just be like chill and friendly with new players. You do get some toxic people here. They do exist. But it's not common, thankfully. And let's check, okay, got all this. Yeah, exactly, and that's so much better than having people like antagonize each other all the time. Because you know, I don't mind like a bit of trash talk for fun, you know, like between friends, you know, that you're just having, you know, being playful, you know. But man, people nowadays, they get really serious. Like, they're angry. They want to hurt you in real life. Like, bro, it's a game. Chill out. You're supposed to have a good time. I like playing the chill games that are not competitive and you mostly just kind of socialize and play dress up. Grind for some resources or currency. And just be chill. Just be chill. It's like, yeah, in the competitive games, you know, people are worried about like, you know, the right way to play, and in some cases there legitimately is. In some cases it doesn't matter and people are just being weenies, but it's better when people can just, you know, do things their own way at their own pace. Ah, thank you for the follow. Yeah, it happens. Always appreciated though, and just being here is always appreciated. I know it's kind of a little bit of a slow and quiet stream. Wasn't so much when I was in Eden, but that's why that's my most frequent subject of streaming is Eden, is because definitely makes things interesting. Because a lot of times I don't always have a whole lot of talking juice. Oh, like that one where it's like they either need to move the darkness or the spirit. Because they're just too close together. Hopefully I can... Nope. There we go. It took all of my might, but I did it. Yeah, there's even something there. But yeah, this area is kind of a pain. Ironic seeing as how it's the one where you can turn off the rain. Oh, the PNR, okay. I thought you were talking about something here. But I thought it was meant to be pond and you hit R by accident or something. But yes, absolutely. That is the worst part of Eden. That is worse. Yeah. Well, yeah, but I think an O slipped in there, and that's what I would know what PNR is, but the O slipped in there, messed with my sleepy brain. Maybe if my brain was working properly, it wouldn't be a problem, but but yes, that's definitely the most difficult part of Eden, like even more so than the PNR itself, because see, once you go into the PNR, like, okay, the first time when you have no idea what's going on, okay, like after the PNR is definitely the worst. But once you understand that you are cooked in that last part no matter what, then like you just don't really care all that much once you go in there. I mean, yeah, sometimes you do to some extent, but I mean, basically, you're doomed, okay? But like in the area leading up to it, yeah, exactly. But in the area leading up to it, see, it's like the wasteland. You still have a chance, and you want to get there with as many wings as possible. You want to get in, so you want to survive that part, but you don't always do it. So yeah, that's definitely, there's more tension there than anywhere else. Because like you said, that tension is kind of gone in that last section. But in the second to last section, you're still thinking like, I want to stay intact. So it's stressful. And another thing that makes it more stressful is that, like usually by the time you're in a PNR and stuff, like, some people will still lead their friends around, and I don't know how they manage it. I have been with them at times, but myself and most people after that, like, it's kind of like everybody's fend for themselves at that point. Especially because it can be hard to click on the right thing when things around you get too crowded. But when you're going into it, you're carrying your team, and you don't want anybody else to get hurt. So that can be stressful too. I still remember back before hello Muffy. How are you doing, Muffy? I can't read what you said, but you're a moth and you don't know that. Poor Muffy. What if I did this? I can't see what you say. Maybe they'll see all that dot. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And I think, did they finally oh, Panda's still on? I didn't see. I thought maybe she was offline. But yeah, there's a lot of different things like that. Like, did they get rid of the message boats in Eden finally, or did people finally start being a little more courteous about where they leave them? Because I don't recall being bombarded by them. But like that's another issue. Like, they're always worried about people exploiting the shared spaces and shared memories and stuff to make candle running easier, and like not letting you put them too close to Granny, although that's kind of been defeated now. But in any case, like they could deal with that in one fell swoop, along with something that's very freaking annoying, by like only allowing instead of having spaces that are disallowed, like only have some spaces that are allowed to put the shared memory in shared spaces, because they can be very annoying. People will put them in places where you need to be able to interact with stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, like, I don't mind them being in places where you can take advantage of them to make things easier. But since they freak out about it so much, then, you know, why not deal with that and the inconvenient aspects of them for us at the same time, instead of only worrying about the parts that they want to worry about. Yeah, I mean, like, I just mean, like, okay, the stuff like this, like, I'll use it, you know, but they don't, you know, obviously they don't like it because it makes life easier for us. But if they want to solve problems like that and solve the problem that players have with them getting in the way of things, is that just like have a white list of places where you can put them instead of a black list of places where you can't. That would be my solution. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it'll get in the way of that. And speaking of that, that's one thing that always drives me bananas is when I get to the races in Valley, I will have, like, you know, people stacked up on me and or holding hands, and like it's, you know, it's a real mess to try and get everybody back together after I sit or somebody else sits, you know. So I'll stand there and, like, you know, 6 solo Sky Kids will freaking run in there, do everything but sit, see that I'm not gonna unstack to sit down, run out of there, something like, you know, the people that would have the easiest time sitting are the ones who refuse to sit. I never understand that. It's infuriating. But then, if I do unstack and sit, oh man, then they suddenly they haven't got any problem doing the race then. Yeah, but I mean, if they still have to wait the same length of time whether I sit or they sit. I mean, you know, there are two solutions. Yeah, see, she's not even online to me. I don't, I don't understand at all. But yeah, it just, I don't know, just some kind of trolling, I guess. I could have sworn I already liked that. Let's see, we've got some cakes there. makes me think maybe I should kind of go there, 'cause could use the candles. Could also use the event tickets. I don't know. But I don't want to, like, linger too long. I do, probably should get some sleep. But, yeah, just one of those things. People are weird sometimes. Except for me, I'm the normal one, of course. Being my hypocritical self, of course. But it's true though, I've probably got some habits in this game that make no sense to other people, but I have my reasons for them. But yeah, probably, oh, I don't know. I don't even think I'll finish this round, but I'll get a few candles. Yeah, exactly. And that's the way I always see it. Just like, to me it's just, the annoying thing of they could help the other people out very easily because like they don't have to let go of anybody and regroup with anybody to sit down, whereas like everybody else has to, but they don't want to do it. And that does kind of frustrate me. It's just like with, opening the doors and like there will be three people trying to open a four-person door and the fourth person will come along and use a shared space or TV fall or something. And that's really annoying. Stuff like that is legitimately annoying, but for the most part, stuff that doesn't affect me, like that I don't care about, I don't. However people want to play is valid, if they want to prioritize cosmetics or socializing, that's fine. And, they'll always be like, oh, I'm pathetic. I've been playing so much longer, but I don't have all these wing buffs and stuff like that. And it's like, well, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, true. But it's like, most of the stuff I don't care about. Just, do the parts of the game that you enjoy, if you like grinding for candles, go for it. If you don't, then don't. Like, I don't really I don't consider there be like a wrong way to play, as long as, as long as you're being courteous, of course, But the things that don't affect anybody else, do it your way, whatever. Well, some people get really picky about candle run routes and stuff, and like, nah, just go where you want to go, do it your way. If I don't, if I don't like the fact that you're missing too many spots or something like that, then I'll drive, whatever, no problem. Or I'll come back and hit them later if I just want to kind of like vibe with you, whatever. Like, a lot of times, I don't do it right now because I'm not on Sky as like continuously as I have been at some points, but like a lot of times I would get my candle run and stuff done pretty early in the day, and then just kind of like later on I would just come back in to hang out with people, or I will like run them back through for people who are more of the AFK types. Some people will like, they got stuff they want to work on or whatever in real life, or need to. I just kind of want to like vibe and ride along. And it's like, as long as we're friends and stuff, I don't mind that. Now sometimes people that I'm with who are driving me around, like they don't like it when people that they don't know join and kind of start doing that. But I don't really care myself, but I totally understand why they do and don't want, feel like people are kind of like taking advantage of their work. And I get that. But, like they're not worried about that for me because, I'll take my turn driving, and it's like I'm just there really to vibe with them anyway. I don't really have any issues with doing my own candle runs. Just some people I just like to hang out with, chat with, vibe with, you name it. But the work, I don't mind doing the work. And definitely was slacking today. But that's, the stuff that needed dealt with in real life, and having to work Eden in there before a reset. We'll tend to do that. But even now, like, first off, let me see, oh, Granny's in 21 minutes, so that's probably where I will end, Sky. I don't know, maybe I may or may not end a stream earlier than that, but I don't know. Probably makes sense to just keep it rolling till then. Ah. Yeah, definitely, very much making the rounds right now. But good luck to you with, your projects there. I don't know what exactly one would call them. Projects, goals, what have you. I know you've played it a bit on emulator. So I suppose I could do the same thing, but I don't know. I have enough trouble just keeping up with the few games that I already play. So the less I do, the better. Ah, yeah. I bet it would be. Because, yeah, like pixel art, like it can be so neat when it turns out well, but it is difficult to make sure that, there's enough, clarity, I guess you could say, when you're working with a lower resolution, but you still want things to be recognizable. It can be very difficult. And even more so when you're, like people manage to get some pretty good detail in there while still like, you know, having that sort of low resolution to work with. Takes a lot of talent. I think I got the cake in Citadel. But it doesn't really matter. I'm not like really. I knew today was gonna be kind of a bust on candles because I waited so long. Dang, yeah, I bet it did. And let's see. Got a good while, I guess. For Granny, but I don't really feel like doing very much. We got like 16 more minutes. Uh, maybe V came back on and is in another realm. That happens. I do like that they finally kind of fixed that issue where, like, sometimes your chat would get, like, crossed with somebody else who wasn't in the same realm as you. That could be a real problem. Like when somebody would, come by and they would go away and you'd think that they were gone and you'd start having a private conversation or something only to find out that you could still hear each other. Or read each other, I should say. No, come on, no. Yeah, there we go, just barely. Don't want to spend all day down there trying to recharge. But yeah, I had a nice close call with the krill in Eden, and I hope I got a good enough camera angle of it to clip it. But I'm not sure. It wasn't the best camera angle because it was... Which, speaking of which, I was going to tell that story earlier and I got myself sidetracked on something else, I'm sure. But yeah, like, back in my Mothier days, when I would only go to Eden with friends, like, I was piggybacked on someone in that krill section. Actually, like, we were headed up right to the Winglight Cave there when he got, like, disconnected or game crashed or something. And right when we were getting spotted by the krill, and like I was on his back and had people on my back, so now suddenly I am driving for the first time there, and it's, well, krill is locked onto us. So that was funny. And well, basically it actually turned out pretty well though, because like I was so freaked out that I was just like, I was jumping around trying to like fight the wind and everything, and like all that jumping around like a maniac. Yeah, it was both counts there, and so like I was jumping around like a maniac, you know, fighting against the wind and trying to get somewhere. But because of that, like, the krill missed us. Like, I jumped over it, basically. And I was like, woohoo, you know. Yeah, it was funny. It was rather funny. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out when I feel like headed to Granny. I don't really feel like doing that much before Granny. It's getting around the 10-minute mark. If I start grabbing wing lights here, I'll need to grab that one up top, but really it's better to do that on the way down from the Yeti race. But I don't want to do the Yeti race, if I even can. So, I'll just go home and, start on the way to Granny, although first maybe, now these people are lit. I don't know. I don't understand anything. So I'll try to light the people in here, but mainly the thing that I wanted to do is, maybe get the mass from the spirit so that it's over with. I can't keep anybody lit. This is driving me crazy. No. Alright, okay, I give up on that page. We'll just have to hope for the best. But yeah, this is crazy. It's really important that this works. I don't know if you heard earlier, but like one of my friends ended up deleting a whole bunch of people thinking that they had blocked her or something. And like again, like a lot of people use whether or not you're sending them light in order to determine whether or not to kind of prune you from their constellation, or whether you're still active, things like that. And it's really important for the system to work. Yeah, exactly. It causes a lot of issues. And yeah, I know, but I can't remember when I freaking brought it up. That's the problem. Because it's almost 1:30 in the morning. Well, apparently so. But I got the memory of a goldfish at 1:30 in the morning. I turn into a boomer after midnight. Okay, and oh yeah, now I remember what I was gonna do. See? Which, speaking of that, that's the funniest thing. I'll show you in a moment here. Or I hope they didn't change this and make a liar out of me. Oh, yeah, they did. It was red texted, but I guess they got called out for that. Yes, it was. You're a little too late for anything now, Eve. And now they're unlit again. What? Insanity. It's driving me crazy. Like now all the people that were lit are unlit. Yay! Well, there you're. Well, too late for much of anything, because I'm probably just gonna go to Granny's. Well, at least we get to visit for a little bit. At the very least, that's where I'll end stream, so I can maybe munch on stuff and maybe we'll both ride around for a bit. And I can't type. I'm too tired. I sure hope so, because, no. No, 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 no. I won't be able to help very much. Man, today was like that for everybody, though. I got a super late start. Get to see the morning crew at all. I hope I do tomorrow. Might not be able to spend too long with them, but at least I can visit. Ah! Go through the door, Buzz. You go through the part of the door that has a hole. You don't walk through the wall. Like we got time that we could get that wax. I hope. I mean, I already have it, but she doesn't. Ah, come on. Yeah, my brain is like completely shutting down now. Whee! Okay. Uh-oh. I thought that we had more time than that. My, nighttime brain is really bad. I must have not been able to see the clock very well. I must have thought the 6:31 when it was 6:34 or something. Let's see, these people are already in there. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, it's not the usual one, but it'll work. Alright, chat. I should, probably end it here so that I can snack, because I'm hungry. And you probably don't want to hear me going, nom, 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 so. So that's probably best to go ahead and end the stream. I appreciate you all coming. Thank you very much. Love you all. You have a good night or a good day, depending where in the world you are. Take care of yourselves. Get some food, some rest, what have you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follows. Really appreciate everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.